What is going on, Crow Bros fam? Hope you're having a great day today. There is no better time right now than to jump in and do a bit of trading on Crow, BTC, and perhaps some other altcoins, okay? Listen, we're having a bit of a dump in the market right now, okay? If we actually go ahead and just have a bit of a look and see kind of what's going on here, all right, you're going to see that we've had some pretty serious dumps across the board. I mean, as a matter of fact, BTC is absolutely pumping right now. Just speaking of the fact that we're having a dump, we'll see if that's short-lived or not. But guys, look, the price isn't 90k, right? Crow's been dumping, and look, you don't want to be one of these people where you're just holding the spot bag, picking up your phone, going, "Oh my God, my poor spot bag's going to shit." No, you want to be taking advantage of these candles. There is money to be made, no matter who you are. There's money to be made in these markets, catching these swings, trading with leverage. Yes, I said it, trading with leverage. All right. Anyone that says, "Oh, you should never leverage trade, you shouldn't trade, just focus on holding the spot bag," they're just saying that because they don't know how to trade. And yes, you probably hear that most people don't make money trading. Yes, that's probably true because most people don't have the grit, the consistency, the discipline, and the ability to learn and make mistakes and keep going. Right, just like most people don't have the ability to, start their own successful business or something like that. You can make money, you can make and lose money in spot, S&P, buying a house, buying a car, everything. Okay, so the bottom line is, if you're in crypto, you should be educating yourself on how to trade as well as spot, hold, invest. Okay, a lot of people only trade. Okay, I think it's smart to personally hold spot bags plus trade. Okay, now first of all, I just want to start off this stream by saying a couple of things. The first thing I just want to say is thank you for the 9 subscribers we have in the Crow Bros group. It's free right now, guys. Okay, that might be changing at some point in the future because we are giving away a lot of our trades here. For example, here we just hit a nice 5.10% BTC 5x long trade today. Yesterday we hit a really nice little Crow trade as well. If we go back, I think it's here. Yeah, we hit a 27.57% long on stream. That was a 28-minute trade. We did that in real time virtually. And folks, there's basically 2 channels here, okay, but they're both connected, okay. So this is like the the announcement channel where I basically post stuff, and you can't actually chat in here. But if you want to comment on one of the, so say for example, if you wanted to comment on this 27.57% gain, you just leave a comment there. All right. But if you want to go ahead and just chat freely, you can come in here and say, "Hey guys," right? Anyone can just chat in there, okay? Really easy to do it. And the way to get access to those 2, all right, I'm just going to show you because it's a little bit confusing. I think a lot of people want to get signed up, but they're not. What's going on, Czar Crypto? Thanks for being a moderator in the stream today. Great to have you here. Now, what I'm going to say to you is, guys, there's 3 links here. The first one is the Bitunix register link, okay? So that link there, all right, is the link you're going to get used to register to get signed up to the competition where I give away 1,000 Crow every week, 5,000 Crow every month, okay? We'll explain that in a minute about how that works. Now, if you want to jump in the Telegram groups, again, they're free now, all right? First link, join that group. Second link, join that one for the chat, okay? First one's the channel for the broadcasts, as I mentioned before. Second one is the chat, where we can just chat shit, talk about it. You can ask me questions, guys. I'll get back to any reasonable people that are commenting in there every single day, all right? So that's basically that. And yeah, folks, the only official channel partner of the Satoshi Aoki YouTube channel where we do all our trading, where we landed this $10 trade, which I just showed you just before, okay, is no other place than Bitunix, guys. The best exchange, hands down, for Americans and Europeans. Why, I hear you asking? Well, no VPN, no KYC, deepest liquidity, best spreads, no BS, 100% the best customer service for a centralized exchange. I had a few issues before just with like changing my login details and stuff. Man, no AI bot bullshit. I got a great person on the other line. It was absolutely fantastic, and I'm officially partnered with them. And I'm doing, again, these giveaways. And if you're wondering, well, how do I get in that giveaway to actually win that 1,000 Crow every single week? Well, believe it or not, you're actually getting paid through my campaign. You're actually getting paid for a chance to get paid more money. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it's as simple as this, guys, all right? If you got 200 bucks, all right, you deposit that, you get 40 back. Deposit 500, get 100 back. Deposit 1,000 bucks, get 200 back. Deposit 2,000 bucks, get 400 back. All right, so let me give you an example of how this works, all right? So the day today is, I think, is it Tuesday today? Is it Tuesday? I think it is Tuesday, right? So, all right. So I don't know, depending on what time zone you're in, guys. So say for example, if you come on, you say, okay, shit, right, I want to get in and win 1,000. I want to come in and deposit $1,000, get 200 bucks to trade with. All right. If you deposit $1,000 today, you'll either get your futures bonus because it's Tuesday. You might get the reward right away on the Tuesday, but basically, guys, the rewards get paid out every single Tuesday. So if you miss, I don't know exactly what time the cutoff window is, but if you miss the cutoff window for getting the rewards, you might make your deposit today after this stream, and that 200 USDT reward based off the 1,000 deposit might come next Tuesday, if it doesn't come today, I mean, okay? Then you claim that reward and you've got a week to use it to trade with the original investment to make as much money as you can trading futures, and you keep that profit, okay? Then what happens is that automatically enters you in for the 1,000 weekly Crow giveaway, which is about $100 at the moment, okay? And I will be announcing that every Friday and Saturday, who the winners were, okay, of the previous week, basically. All right, I'll be announcing the winners of the previous week, okay? And I'll be announcing their user ID, and if I call out your user ID, it's super simple. All you need to do is go over to my X account at Satoshi Aoki7, right here, send me a DM, a private message with two things, okay? Your CRO token deposit address as well as a screenshot of your unique user ID, okay? And most importantly, guys, if you are like a big trader who wants to try and come in and do a lot of volume, all right, so first of all, you want to come in. I mean, if you're a big trader, I'm assuming that maybe you got a bit of money to throw down, so you might think, shit, I'll throw down a couple $1,000, get the $400 bonus, try and get as much volume as I can for the month, and see if I can win the 5 Crow per month based on whether you do the most volume, okay? So I will, we've got a few traders in here at the moment, okay? But yeah, guys, whoever does the most volume each month, I'll be giving away 5,000 Crows. So that's basically the giveaway and how it works. And again, guys, to get signed up, it's super easy to do it. The link is literally just here, bitunix.com, register. So come on, get signed up. Not only is it free to do it, you actually get paid to do it, guys. So you actually sign up, you get paid. Even if you deposit 200 bucks, sign up, deposit 200 bucks, get paid 40 bucks, trade with 40 bucks, make money, keep the profit, get entered in to win 1,000 Crow. And it's as simple as that, guys. And I've just given you an opportunity to get involved in the best exchange for Americans and Europeans, hands down. Because again, the no KYC, no VPN, no BS, best spreads, best liquidity. And right now, just in saying that, guys, BTC is at 88,104, and we actually exited our trade early, annoyingly, because I was thinking, shit, this thing's going to tank down to 80 something K, like 84K or something. And actually, we do have a buy order, which I placed, which I'm going to show you right now. I didn't post this one in the group. I don't post every single trade in the group yet, guys, because, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not doing it. But I'm trying to post as many as I can. I've got 2 kids at the moment, so I'm kind of preoccupied with them. My wife's been a bit ill. In fact, we've all been really ill this week because we've just had like this norovirus, and I was in hospital for like 2 nights with my daughter, dehydration issues, and just absolute chaos. First world problems, but look, I know people are going through a lot more around the world, but point being is that I don't have time to put in every single trade, but we have opened up another BTC 5x long. It's a pretty it's a pretty it's a pretty bold long, okay, because the buy order's at 84,850. So this is very much going to be on the form of a very deep retracement if it comes. We're currently sitting at 88,000. It's had a bit of a run up, BTC, so I'm not really looking to chase this right now, okay? It looks like we've had a bit of rejection of the red EMA, being the 20 EMA, set at 88,276. So we're just going to watch that for now and jump into some Crow analysis, okay? And before we jump into the Crow analysis, I also want to say, a lot of this recent dump that has happened is probably been instigated by this Bank of Japan decision in December, the 25 basis point cut, okay? Sorry, not cut, hike, 25 basis point hike, which has not been a good thing, okay? So we've covered that enough. We covered it tonight and yesterday. If we just take a bit of a quick look at the crypto fear and greed index as well, we can have a look at, that's probably an extreme fear at 11. So yeah, the markets are like, people are apparently like freaking out a lot, okay? All right, so if you're wondering where this comes from, guys, each day they analyze the emotions and the sentiment from different sources, crunch them into one simple number. Don't know how they do it, don't ask me, but who knows? Maybe it's just with AI. I got no idea how they do it. I could probably just ask AI how they do it. Maybe it would give me an answer, maybe not. I don't know. But, and Crow is also picking up as well. And in this stream, look, we'll be showing you a potential buy zone, what I think would be a good buy zone for Crow right now. Yesterday we got lucky. I entered in, I entered in at the perfect point, and like I said, we showed you and that we shared that one in the Telegram. If you're in the Telegram, you would have seen it. Again, it's just back up here, guys. There it is, the 27.57%. And that was a 28-minute trade, guys. If you're watching yesterday's stream, you would have seen it, guys. That was pretty good. That was something. Unfortunately, I didn't have a huge margin on it. So, yeah, it wasn't like the biggest profit. But hey, a profit is not a loss, and it's a profit. So, I'm going to take it, guys. I'm going to take it. And the thing is, if you're not confident and you're just learning, look, I mean, there's no better way to learn than just learn with small amounts. Just learn with small amounts. That's what I'm talking to you, any absolute beginners that are looking to get into it. Don't be scared. Just, trade with a small amount. Trade with 50 US dollars. Just get in there, chuck 50 US dollars in there. You don't need a whole lot more to do this. Chia help page. What's going on at Address Depot 6805? Chia help page. What do you mean, mate? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. What's Chia help page? Whew. All right. My little rant. All right. So let's check out what's going on with Crow now. All right, let's check out what's going on with Crow. Zoom out to the daily. The daily is probably just going to be the same old thing as always. All right. Yeah, pretty much. Not looking great. Not looking great at all. The daily is just looking absolutely horrific, to be honest. Really bad. Really, really bad. I mean, we've had a lot of buy pressure off of this grey line here. That's a deeper retracement point on the auto fib there. But it is looking absolutely shit on the daily for Crow. Really bad. Okay, let's go into the 4 hour. The 4 hour's picking up though. So like, we saw on the daily there, we did have that bounce off the grey line, and that's obviously being reflected in these last 4 green candles on the 4 hour chart. And it coincides with the S1 support, the pivot point here at 9208. Okay, just excuse me for skipping the 0. It's just too long. Potentially a nice reversal candle if it closes like this on the daily. Yes, that would be great for Crow. And if that's right, Mr. Czar, then perhaps a good point for entry sometime soon. I mean, you can't go too wrong maybe entering if it's not huge size around here, right? Not huge size here, but according to the 4 hour chart, an attractive entry point could be just above this level. What do you think? Maybe at 9315, we could possibly get in just above this S1 support here. We could potentially ride that back up to the point of control. But quite frankly, even on the 4 hour chart right now for Crow, quite frankly, we are, it's kind of the same old story. Like since this dump here on the 11th of December right here, we're currently on the 16th of December. So for the last 5 days, Crow token has just really struggled to break over the EMA 20 right here. Just hasn't been able to do it. We broke through here, didn't we, on the 10th? And we broke down big on the 11th. We've gone up to test it again on the 11th there, broken down. Again on the 12th, broken down. No real significant test through this zone here. We did wick up with a nice green full-bodied candle on the 15th of December just here, but again, broke down. Nothing. Then we had those 3 candles, really had nothing. And this was yesterday. We covered this live on the stream, and this is actually where we made our nice 27% gain on stream. We went up and actually freaking, look at that. See, we actually tested the point of control there at 10.059. Okay, but then we got rejected hard. We couldn't stay above that red line, which was, causing us a lot of problems right there. And then since then today, it's just been quite a bit of consolidation. We had a big red candle here on the 4 hour. The S1 support is holding well though. We haven't even wicked into it. Okay, so that's good. So many power dumps after the little dog's trying to pick up some small bags. It seems that way, doesn't it? Quite possibly, yeah. Looks as though that's really what's been happening here. And you can see, can't you? We're trying to build some momentum back up to the 20 EMA here, but odds are we don't break it. odds are we don't break it unless we see BTC hit a big move, we get some big buyers in the market. And so you can see right here, even just on the 4-hour with BTC, we're already breaking down. We haven't even wicked into the 20 EMA just yet. You see. So, you know, I mean, I've set my buy order pretty low. I think, to be honest, I'm going to set my buy order maybe, I might even be a bit cheeky and just set it right there, 85,600. I might change that a bit. I'm going to change that a bit. Okay, we're going to go, oh no, that's fine. 85,600. Going to change that up. Okay, so I want to go in at 85,600. So that's our current 5x limit buy on Crow. Buying in at 85,600. Okay. The margin's going to be around about $200 on this one with 5x. So we'll be trading with about a $1,000 account there. A $1,000 trade after the 5x leverage. I'm setting a pretty loose stop on this for now. It's 79,000 under 80k. Okay, I want to let this ride, and I'm just setting the take profit for 100% at 94k. But I might modify them. Okay, I tend to move my, I tend to adjust my take profit and stop loss, you know, depending on how the trade's going, if I can monitor it. But even if I can't monitor it, like, I'm happy setting that stop loss there for BTC at 79k. Okay, so we're happy. We've got a BTC trade on there, which I'm pretty happy with. I don't want to chase this right now. I'm not really too interested on buying in on strength here. All right, even if I was to buy in on strength here with BTC, you know, we'd have to wait for a breakthrough of this red line, a retest on the red line, and I don't know, we're getting into that EMA cluster, do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not a great spot. It's definitely not a spot to buy. This is not where we'd want to buy BTC. You'd be wanting to buy it down here somewhere, or even lower. Even lower. Okay. Even a bit lower. The RSI looking to be still in slightly oversold territory, I believe. But, you know, picking up slowly. The MACD, let's have a look. Yep, don't know why. Just took that off because it was like blocking my chart there. Yeah, so see here, we had a right here. I can't get my cursor on exactly, but we'll call it about there. Okay, so a few hours ago. Sorry, not a few hours ago. We're on the freaking 4-hour chart here. No, that was on the 12th. Yeah, sorry, my bad. So that was 4 days ago. We had a bearish MACD cross there, which is, as you can see, that's correlated with some negative price action to the downside on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, the 4-hour chart, I spend a bit of time. You know, I think it's important to look at the weekly, the daily, the 4-hour, the 1-hour, the 30-minute, 15. Maybe not. I don't really look at the 30-minute. I don't know. Look at the 15-minute, the 1-minute. I think it's important to check those charts. Guys, if you're enjoying the CrowFam stream, the CrowBro stream, please take a moment to hit the like button. I've only got 1 like on the stream so far. What's going on? Come on, help a bro out. Help a bro out. Okay. So no trade to be taken there on BTC aside from the limit buy. And with Crow token right now, I mean, I could quite easily just set a buy somewhere. Look at this. So the last time we tested that support there was back on the 21st of November. We actually hit a low there of around about 9,240. Candles do imply bottom is in for a little bullish momentum after those 2 big green candles following the indecision candle. Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, you know, I hope, look, I want the market to go up. You know, I want the market to go up. You know, that would be good. That would be good. And honestly, if I don't catch it, then that's fine. My fear is if I enter Crow here, look, the only situation where I'd feel comfortable entering Crow here, if I was to feel comfortable having a very loose stop, I'm not feeling desperate to enter the trade, so I think I'm gonna wait on this one, and based on at least this 4-hour chart, I'm gonna be pretty happy to set a buy order at 9208. Okay, but let's go on and check the 1-hour chart. Let's zoom in a little bit and see how that's looking. Get a bit of a gist. See how that's going. So the 1-hour chart, let's just reset the chart view. The 1-hour chart is looking a lot better. So the 1-hour chart, we've actually broken over the 20 EMA, which is actually massive. Okay, so you can see right here, We had a beautiful breakthrough candle, but really needs to break the previous bearish engulfing candle. Yeah. What time frame are you referring to, Mrs. R? Was that on the 4 hour? Let me know. We'll go back check it out. But what I can see here, at least on the 1 hour, is a very confident, full-bodied, masculine green candle here. So you can see this is very important. This green candle here, finishing and closing confidently above this red line. That's like, okay, we broke through, all right? But was it a fake out? Well, no, it wasn't a fake out actually, because we closed even higher, and actually we started to wick into the 50 EMA, which is very strong. And now we've currently got, well, the candle's just open. We've still got 50 minutes left in this candle, but after 10 minutes, it's holding pretty well. So what I would say, based on the hourly chart, so long as this candle, ideally you'd probably want this candle to really finish above 9567, but even if it finishes above 9537, so long as it doesn't wick back through that price there, that red line, then that could be, well, when we talk about what's valid to enter a trade, that would be a valid entry. You'd be entering not on retracement, but you'd be entering on the confirmation of strength above the 20 EMA and below the 50 EMA. So say you got the perfect entry, would probably be around there at 9542, and you might want to consider, if you're going like a shorter time frame trade, you run it up just below the 50 EMA, you could be looking at a 0.82% trade there. So that's a valid trade, especially if you're scalping. Okay. So I have to say, the 1 hour chart for Crow is looking good if we're trading on the 1 hour. It's not looking bad. Potentially the signs of a reversal. All right, so you're talking about the 4 hour here. Break the previous bearish engulfing candle. Yep. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, got to wait it out a bit here. I also feel like it's just, I also feel like, we got to get a 4 hour close above this 20 EMA as well. Yeah, because these EMAs are trouble, man. Like, I mean, if you just look back, look at how, just look at this. Since the 11th, it just has not been able to break above the EMA one time. Yesterday on stream, it broke through. But aside from that, just hasn't been able to do it. But it's not looking bad. It's not looking too bad right now. How's BTC looking right now? Holding up, 87.7. Had a really nice pump the last couple 4 hour candles. Let's go check out the 15-minute time frame here on Crow. So the 15 minutes looking okay, like, I mean, not bad. We were rejected. We've got 3 minutes left on the current 15-minute candle. The 200 EMA is being tested, which is the last boss in terms of the EMAs, the grey line right here. All right, and it's already expressed weakness. We've wicked through once, we've wicked through twice, okay? So we've had 2 stabs through this 20 EMA. So it's looking as though there's a good chance we might break through the 20 EMA, but the troublesome area has been this point of control just here at 9682. Okay, so that's the spot we really need to get above too. Okay, if we can get above that, breakthrough, retest, breakthrough, confirm, retest above this orange line just right here, then we could very much be looking to pump up to the first R1 resistance, back up pretty much at 10 cents. That's where we need to get ourselves. We need to get ourselves back up to 10 cents. We were talking about just a few streams ago about how 10 cents was like our buy zone. 10 cents was like our deep retracement buy zone. We weren't thinking it was going to get much lower than 10 cents, but now 10 cents has actually turned into a resistance. So it's quite interesting how that just happens in just a matter of days, right? But that's where we're at right now. That 10-cent zone, that's acting as a resistance right now. Okay. So, this is a little rich for me. I'm not really looking to buy. I'm not looking to do a market buy here. But after looking at all the charts, I'm going to go back to the 4 hour. And now again, I may change this. Again, if you want to be notified as to whether I change it or not, you got to come in, jump in the Telegram. Okay. Remember, guys, the links for the Telegram. are at the top of the stream. Okay, join both groups. One group is just broadcasts. The other group is linked to the broadcast, but it's where we can chat. All right, and the first link is the Bitunix sign up link to win 1,000 Crow every week. Get signed up and start trading futures on here and get your 20% deposit bonus. All right, but BTC looking really, really good, guys. Really, really good. So yeah, guys, we've got 5 people in the stream. Appreciate you guys. Just yeah, don't forget to smash that like button. Nice, got 2 likes on the stream now. Got to get some more likes on these streams, guys. Try to get this stream up to 5 likes tonight. That would be a good little target to work up towards. Would appreciate all of you guys that are watching that. Okay, so I think now could be a good time to just maybe set a buy order for Crow token. Okay, so if we go to the Crow chart here, so we're on the 4-hour chart. You know, again, I may change this. Okay, so yeah, again, like I said, get in the Telegram to know if I change this. But right now, that was the 4-hour. What's the 1-hour saying? The 1-hour. Yeah, same deal. That was from today. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go 9299. 9299. So we change that to Crow. All of this is using Bitunix, of course. Okay. 9299. Okay, that's my buy. All right. We'll just chuck. I'll chuck 150 margin on that. Limit. We've got 5x isolated. Yeah, so we got to check the leverage. Okay. 5x leverage isolated. The price 9299. The amount. Okay, we are in for 153 US dollars at 5x leverage. The take profit and stop loss. I love just to set my. We're gonna hit. I'm gonna hit this one day. I'm telling you, we are gonna hit this one day. 0.38. That was the post-Trump price. Okay, I can't. This never gets old. But basically, guys, if you enter in with $150 today, right, at an order price and it hits at 9299 for Crow, and the price of Crow gets back to the price of Crow that it was at 38 cents. That was after the Trump announcement for Trump Media. Okay, just with $150 on 5x, you're going to win. You're going to get a winning trade of $2,353. Now, tell me that's not good value for money. I mean, let's just be honest. It is. Tell me one good reason why that's not a good bet. The stop loss. The stop loss is something that, again, I may change, but for now, we're going to set it down. We may set it down here. I don't know. Maybe like 9200 under here. Hoping it doesn't get that low, but we'll see. So let's just see if that's a loss I'm willing to take. I want to set it well under that pivot point support. Yeah, so it's only an $8 loss even if I set it down there. So quite honestly, I might even set that a little lower. Because crypto can just be really, really unpredictable sometimes. You get big wicks, but they don't close anywhere near the wicks go. Right, so let's just bin that for a second so I can get a better sort of a view here. Okay, even that S2. What if we go here at like 8660? See how much that does. $52 loss on that. Yeah, so again, I might tighten that up a little bit, but I'm happy to go in, take a $52 loss, because I think that the odds of, like, for Crow to get down to 0.08660 cents, I mean, we're talking about BTC probably visiting the realm of 80K or sub 80K, like 77 to 79K, okay? And if that happens, we need to reassess our entries, and that's where we can be looking at making some serious money on Crow and Bitcoin and other altcoins. But for now, we're just going to open that up there. So for those of you that are watching, all right, you just want to learn a bit how this works here. So again, it's opening the 5x long. It's a limit buy. The limit buy is at 9299. All right, the current price is 9586. Okay, the mark price is the current price as well. Okay, 81.99 Crow it's going to be. It's 153 margin. Okay, and that's pretty much it. And we'll just confirm that. Bang. Okay. So there we have it, guys. Okay, live on stream here, we have our 2 trades. All right, our 2 trades ready to go. Buy orders in place. Our Bitcoin buy order is, that was at 84K. We brought that up a bit. Okay, we're at 85,600 for our Bitcoin trade. That's our limit buy. Okay, could hit it, but even if it doesn't hit it, I don't mind. It's okay. I'll reassess. Okay, like if the price of Bitcoin goes up to freaking 95K, I'm like, yeah, shit, yeah, because I got spot bags, you know, I got spot bags. I want the market to go up. Okay, I don't mind if I miss out on the trade, and I'll just reassess on the entry, and that's I'll reassess with the new prices, and that's a great thing with trading, right? There's always an opportunity to buy a retracement dip. There's always an opportunity to buy the dip and make money up. It doesn't matter what the market's doing. It doesn't matter if we're in a bear market. It doesn't matter if we're in consolidation. It doesn't matter if we're in a bull market. I mean, it's hard. It's easier to make money when there's more volatility. So consolidation is the poorer conditions to make money. You know, you want that volatility in the market, but you can still do it on the shorter time frames. Maybe you just trade the 15-minute chart. Okay, a little harder to do, a little riskier. Okay, you got to be on it a bit more, but it's still very possible to do it. Okay, so that's why I keep saying, like, you know, trading's the gem. It's just like cooking with the hob, but never using the oven to cook, or you know, um, you know, yeah. I could give a few more examples, but they're probably not too PG related for YouTube. But you know, you're not getting the full experience of cryptocurrency and investing if you are not at least educating yourself on how to trade, and even trading with some small, well, you know, trading with some sensible leverage. Okay. The definition of sensible is going to be different for every person. 20x, 50x, that might feel sensible for some people. 5x, 2x, 3x, that might feel sensible for some people. Depends on how good a trader you are, you know. You do you. There's no right or wrong. Okay, there's no right or wrong. And it's as simple as that. Let's check Crow again on the 15 minutes, see what's good. So as you've seen here, look, Crow, there's a lot of movement between the 100 EMA and the current, sorry, yeah, the 100 EMA and the 200 EMA right here. So this is going to be a really interesting point. All right, we can see on the 15-minute, you know, we need Crow, 8 minutes left in this candle. So long as it finishes somewhere here, doesn't dump down too far, then we could be in some pretty good stead to possibly, this could just be a bit of a pullback. But this is the first time really that this 200 EMA is showing just like a bit of weakness here. So, going to be interesting to see what happens here. Okay, going to be interesting to see what happens. Shit, it's like, what the hell is that noise? Freaking random dog barking outside. But, yeah, you know, that's what's good. That's what's good with Crow right now. And guys, if you are new to the stream here, please take a moment to subscribe, hit notifications, hit the like button, and just remember, I give away 1,000 Crow token every week, 5,000 Crow token every single month, and you can actually get paid to enter the competition to win money, okay? So it's as simple as signing up for Bitunix. The way you go ahead and get signed up is right here, okay? This is the chat here, the pinned chat right up here, bitunix.com/register. Click on that, get signed up, come join the Telegram group as well. This is the broadcast, and this is the chat underneath. You can come and chat. Okay, and then after you're signed up, all you need to do, make your deposit. So say for example, you deposit $1,000, you get $200 back. You get that $200 bonus on the following Tuesday from when you deposit. So it's quite late on the Tuesday now. So if you deposit today, you'll get the bonus likely the following Tuesday. So next Tuesday, you'll get your $200 based off your $1,000 deposit. Then for the following week, you'll be able to trade with a total of $1,200 plus any more money that you do on a deposit, and you keep your profits from that. It's a freaking awesome deal, guys. This 20% deposit bonus. It's an awesome deal, and on top of that, you'll go into the running to win 1,000 Crow for that particular week. I will be announcing the actual winner either on a Friday or a Saturday, and if I do announce the winner via your unique user ID, if you're on stream and I've called it out, all right, all you need to do is come over to at SatoshiYoki7, my X account right here. Send me 2 screenshots, all right? One screenshot of your Crow receiving wallet address and your unique user ID, and send me like a copy paste actually of your deposit address for Crow, just to make it easy for me. Obviously, I need to copy it to send you the Crow. I'll verify it, and we'll sort you out with your Crow. And the same thing goes for if you're like a more of a intermediate seasoned veteran trader. You just want to come over, get a nice little deposit bonus. Say like, okay, shit, I'll deposit 2,000, get 400 bucks back the following Tuesday. Trade as much as I can for the month, and just go into the running to potentially win 5,000 Crow, which is currently about 500 bucks. Okay, so that's basically what I've got running at the moment. Same process. Just go ahead, get signed up. Again, guys, they're the only channel partner. I'm not, talking about various exchanges of products. I only use Bitunix. Okay, no KYC, no VPN, no BS. Hands down, the best exchange for Americans. Hands down. Okay, just and Europeans as well. Best spreads, deepest liquidity, and they're just the exchange that I use, guys. I've been in the space a long, long time, and their customer support is insane. Okay, I had some minor issues with my login and my password at one point, and I managed to get. They responded to me. No AI bullshit responded to me in like less than 2 minutes. Okay, I've never had customer service this good. The deposits and the withdrawals are super smooth. I've taken a lot of money in, put a lot of money out, taken a lot of money out, put a lot of money in. They've got access to like all kinds of different altcoins and stuff like that. It's the place to do. So go over and get signed up, guys, with the link here at Bitunix and enter the competition today. All right, and like the stream if you haven't already. And yeah, guys, look, if there's any projects that you do want me to check out as well, then feel free to let me know, and we can talk about that too. Zar Crypto. I have a feeling Crow going to make a little move up if BTC at least holds a bit, but just a feeling. Nice. Thanks for that input, Zar. Well, look, what I can tell you is there's been a lot of buy pressure. Crow is currently stacked above the EMAs, be it the 20, the 100, and the 50. Okay, so in this zone right here, draw a little circle there. So this zone right here, this is proving to be a quite a big support base right now for Crow, and the 15-minute candle that's got currently running, got 3 minutes 50 left, has just turned green. I'll tell you what, Zar, if we can finish above this 200 EMA, then that's technically a breakthrough candle, but we would need a confirmation in a following 15-minute candle to possibly start chipping our way back up towards the point of control sitting at 0.09682. God damn it, when can Crow hit like at least 50 cents so I can stop saying 0.0 so. Damn it, that is so annoying. Can at least get up to 10 cents. Come on, Crow, what is going on? Can we get more spot buyers? So yeah, this is a pretty interesting time to watch this price. Guys, we've got 5 people in the stream. I do really appreciate you. If you appreciate the Crow streams, please take a moment to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe. Turn notification bells on so you don't miss out when I do these streams, okay? I am working towards streaming every single day, all right? Every single day. We're the only channel that does regular Crow-specific TA as well as BTC every day. We give you the no BS approach, okay? That's just what we do here on the channel. All right. So we've got 2 minutes 40 left on this. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens here. Okay, this is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, this big long wick down here, this is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, we're having a lot of bulls stepping in trying to defend these levels right here. Look at this. Look at this. As Zar said, right on cue. Zar, I'll give it to you if you've called it, man. We could be seeing a bit of a move here on Crow right now. What's BTC doing? Is the BTC price... Yeah, okay, so the BTC price is showing a bit of support too. If we check out the Bitcoin price on the 15-minute. Yeah, so BTC price on the 15-minute is bullish right now. We have very much cleared the 200 EMA right here, sitting at 87,599. And looking like we might break above 88. We do need to kind of ideally get over this grey line too as well, though. Kind of need to get up here in the territory of like 88.2. Get over to like 88.2, you know, then we might be alright. Okay. But look, to be honest, like even if this does finish below the grey line here, we could still be okay. What do we got? 1 minute 30 left in this candle. It's going to be interesting to see what happens after this candle close. It's going to be interesting to see if we can close green here. I think Zar might be able to confirm, but I think this would be if it turns green and maybe finishes with a size like that, I'm not sure if the context matters there, but what's it called? A green hammer? Is that the right terminology? Zah, you were telling me about that one before. It's looking more like a pretty crude red hammer right now. But like I say, this look, the thing is with this, right? If you're trading this on the short term, this is what you want to see. You'd want to see maybe, okay, down here. Even you'd start thinking to yourself, okay, if I'm trading this short term, okay, maybe I'm starting to get ready for a bit of a market buy entry here. But it's risky, It's a bit riskier. Let's keep watching this. 20 seconds left in the candle. How's BTC looking? Looking fine. BTC's not giving up. Not giving up. Not giving up. I mean, I'm still not jumping into it, guys. If you haven't seen my buy orders that I've got set at the moment yet, then here they are. Okay. Got my buy order for BTC, 5x long, 85,600. That's my buy order. And for Crow, 0.09299. All right. I'm buying on the deep retracement on these two. And yeah, I just leave them overnight. It's 11:30 p.m. for me now. I'll stream for a little bit more, go to bed, and hopefully maybe I get tagged into one or both. But if not, that's fine. Market goes up. If the station leaves without me, that's fine. I'll just look to re-enter at another point. And as you can see, we closed here. We've opened up and we're seeing again some downward pressure. And so this is either going to be a golden buying opportunity at around this price here. But it's risky because then if it starts to wick through these EMAs again, we could see a dump all the way back down to my buy price right here at 9299, which is going to be sitting a little lower than here, I think. 9299. Yeah, I set like a 929. Not wait, 9. Sorry. Yeah, I set a buy order around here. I might even set one. Maybe I should set it slightly higher. Be a bit more risky with it. Go to the 4-hour to get a bit more context. 92. Yeah. So maybe I'm a little low. Might go a little higher. I might go a little higher. I might go at 9. I might go here. Might go a little higher actually. 9.3. I think I'm going to go 9372. Let's bring that up a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. 9372. Because I wouldn't mind getting tagged into this trade. We'll change that there. $9372. I just modify that there. That will mean that the damage on the stop loss is going to be heftier. So I'll be having to take a $58 loss, which will be a 37% loss on the isolated trade though. I'm trading with a $100 margin. Confirm that. ZAR Crypto. That candle did not close how I wanted it. Let the bears in again, but still bullish overall. Let's go back to the 15-minute on Crow. Super short-term time frames. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, the question is, do we have a breakdown from here? I mean, I think there's an argument that can be made for definitely higher lows, right? So 1, 2, 3. Call this the 4th low, right? Sorry, my circles are pretty shit, but you get what I'm trying to say. That's a higher low, higher low. Got a higher high there as well. Higher high. You could sort of, not really. That's not really a higher high, but that one is. High, 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 high. High, low, high, low, high, low. So if this trend continues, and this is also like a, looks to be forming like a bit of a rising wedge, right? Maybe a bit of a rising wedge. So I think if we get a breakout, I think the probability of a bullish breakout from here is more likely than bearish based on, that's just based on the 15 minute though. Right. But I feel like we're gonna see a pretty big movement soon. And I think even despite how these last three candles have been, this could be a good move. And in fact, you know, it does kind of tempt me. It does tempt me into potentially getting in maybe just a $50 5x. So I'd be looking at like a $250. So for, you know, my bigger bet is down at 150 I put in, but I am kind of tempted to consider an entry here because the trend on the 15 minute is up. Although what I don't like is I don't like this point of control that are underneath here. Because quite frankly, there's a good chance that yes, we could trend up, but I think we might, based on where the point of control is here, there's a good chance that we're sort of like maybe close to a short-term reversal on the 15-minute chart, to be honest. Maybe looking to come down and retest this level. So, you know, you could possibly, I mean, you wouldn't probably want to enter here. It's probably a little high. You probably want to enter, probably want to get down somewhere here. Ideally, you want to get right there, right there. 9545. You'd want to enter there. Yeah. How's a 1 minute looking? So the 1 minute's struggling big time. So I'd say if the 1 minute doesn't find support off this grey line here, the 9552, 200 EMA, like just like this. See how we've wicked down? It's found support instantly. But if we get continued downward pressure and it starts to break and doesn't hold, then yeah, that 15-minute chart's likely going to shit. See here, it managed to hold, even though we broke down a bit. Is the same thing gonna happen here though? It could, but it is kind of like the last line of support here, at least on that 15-minute. What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here? Because yeah, as you can see, the shorter term EMAs, the 20 to 50, they're starting to curl down now. They're starting to curl down now. Okay. We bring the indicators back in, the MACD. So we've just had a bearish MACD cross on the 1 minute. See that there? Blue line crossing down over the orange line. Okay. That's showing that bearish price action there, and it is being reflected. Very reliable indicator, the MACD. Very reliable. Okay, so that's being reflected negatively there in the price. And if we just check that RSI as well. RSI is not super oversold, but could be okay here, you know, could be okay here. Getting a nice little green candle here, but this is, you know, this would be like an aggressive early entry buy right here. You could possibly look to ride this up. Sort of, we're here, right? Up to here somewhere. Could be like a 0.57% pretty quick. Liquidity grab, yeah. Let's see how it rolls. Let's see. So this one, see, so we're getting a nice little reversal here on the 1 minute. Need to confirm. Need to get a break. This needs to close. This needs to close over that. over the 100 EMA. The last 100 minutes, the average price needs to close over that. And then the next one has to close over that too. And then we might be back in business. So this is like an example of, why it's important to check out all the time frames, guys. Check, even if you're trading, even if you're swing trading, you still want to get your optimum entry right. And to do that, right, to get your like precision entries, that's where you use the 15-minute chart, the 1-minute chart to get those precision entries. You understand? Kind of looking at the 4-hour chart, daily chart, weekly chart to say, okay, like where can I set, what options do I have for like my bigger, longer term resistances and supports, right? And then you can kind of like pick and determine, okay, am I willing to like take that percentage loss in like terms of a USD amount or not? And just kind of, that's where it can vary for people. Because often what I've found is, even if you can ride out an unrealized gain for a little bit longer, so long as you've got a stop loss in place in a spot that's technically sound and valid, and it's not just like in a random spot, then it's valid. Like, it's a part of your strategy, and if you stick to that strategy, then you're good. I've been trading a bit more like that this month, and I haven't done many trades. I've only done about 16, 17 trades this month, and we're up about 15, 20%. I have to double check. Oh, my miner's just turned off here. Let's turn I've got my Ether Edge miners here. Excuse me while I just turn my Ether Edge miner back on, guys. So I'm always getting power cuts here, and it's about freaking 20,000 US dollars to put in a full solar system. So I'm not really going to do that here because I'm just renting where I am here. My rent here in Isan, Thailand is cheap as chips, guys. My electricity bill is basically more than my rent. So my electricity bill is 5,000 baht a month, yeah? 1,000 baht is about 30 US dollars. So my electricity bill is 150 US dollars. It's just from the aircon. The lights don't do anything. It's just basically from the aircon. I got one aircon down here in the big living space. I got one in an open space up top. That's 2, and then I got one in the bedroom. That's 3. Unfortunately, I don't like the aircon, but it's just so hot, especially in Isan. So you just have to have it running because it just gets too hot. And then my actual rent is 120 US dollars. Okay, so as you can see, we're breaking down, and yeah, we weren't able to break over the 100, and yeah, it's looking like a bit of a breakdown now. See here, if that doesn't if that doesn't go green like pretty soon, like see, you can go back, right? You can go back and see what happened here. It's kind of similar, right? Managed to recover. 6 people watching, guys. I do really appreciate you, but guys, the question I have, do you appreciate me? Because there's only 2 likes on this stream. We've got 6 people watching. We should have 6 likes on this stream at least. It's free to do it, guys. It's free to do it. Come get signed up with Bitunix. Win some money. Like the stream. Hit subscribe. You already know what it is. Come on. How long we've been streaming? We've been streaming for... don't even know. Don't even know how long we've been streaming. Usually it brings up the time. Oh yeah, up here. 53 minutes. Probably going to end this soonish, guys. Soonish. Especially if you guys don't like the stream. Oh, and look, we're forming a bit of a recovery here. What's Bitcoin doing? Let's have a bit of a look at Bitcoin here. Okay, so it's because, yeah, you can't really do much, Bitcoin has decided to shit the bed here on the 15-minute. So that's why we've seen that retracement on Crow there, right? But not all is lost. This could be, again, this could be a healthy entry on the 15-minute. An aggressive, healthy entry for BTC right now. This is like not a bad spot. 87.3. I'm pretty tempted to enter with $50 right now. Maybe on an aggressive entry. We've clearly proven ourselves over the 20 EMA. I might jump in just a small amount. Maybe, let's see. Maybe. It's tempting, but I know it's aggressive, and I haven't been playing the aggressive strategy this month. So while I feel like it's potentially a not a bad spot for an entry, I I don't want to get too excited, you know. That's where the emotions creep in. Got to try and control those emotions a bit better sometimes. Because odds are this will burn me, right? Could enter here, but this will probably burn me if I enter. I bet you it burns me if I enter. Maybe it doesn't, but the thing is, if I am going to enter, it should be around about now. It's not a bad place. Not able to get over this fib line here, though. Struggling a bit. Yeah. And would you look at that? Crow's managed to pick itself back up. Doing a similar thing. Look. Doing a similar kind of thing here. It's trying to get back up a little. Not looking too bad. It's trying to work. It's trying to get to work. BTC's kind of trying to get to work as well. I might take a, I'll take a low buy. I'll take a low buy on BTC right here, and I'll do a stop loss at 85k, 85.5 or so. I'm gonna jump in. Market buy though. Market buy. Yep. Okay, so we'll jump into a live BTC trade right there at market. Okay. Not a huge position there. $52 margin at 5x. So we're trading with about $250, and I'll still set a pretty modest stop loss. Let's check out if I go 85.4, where's that going to put us? $6.30. Yeah, God, that's not even too bad, is it? That's not even too bad, man. Because I've made some pretty good money trading this month, I'm happy to take that potential loss to stay in the trade, you know, 15% down, 84.8. Because really, where are we going to get invalidated on BTC right now? Let's go check the BTC chart. This has been holding really well, the 4 hour. We've got big wick down here. Crazy. 85. Ah, yeah, so nowhere near. Look at that. I can even go as low as 83.028. So I'm going to set my stop loss at 82.738. Okay, I'm going to set my take profit at 94k for now. Might change that. That'll be a $20 profit. Nice little trade. Confirm. Bang. So what you got to understand about this trade is it's low risk. It's very low risk. My margin's only $52. Trading with $252, and that's the beauty of trading with small amounts. You know, you can afford to take a bit more risk because your stop loss you can have a little lower. All right. So basically, what I'm looking at here is stop loss not only under the S1 level 85.571, but under the S2 level, this orange pivot point here, 83.028. So I have it just a little bit lower, just in case we wick through that a bit. But yeah, I'm hopeful that we'll get some nice. The thing is, what's important about this level is we've got some really nice buy pressure from the. Oh, that's the extension. Let's turn on the. Let's get rid of that. Let's turn on the auto fib retracement. So that's the one we use to gives us an indication of where people are more likely to buy in. As you can see, we've got this basically this line here, and also this line here, the S1. Okay, so there's a lot of buy pressure here. A lot of buy pressure. Just going to see if it coincides with any double bottom recently. Nah, no double bottom, but you know, a lot of buy pressure in this zone. So I'm happy to ride that out, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so that one's running live. Let's go back to Crow and see how we're looking. So Crow, it seems to be So it looked like a disaster. We looked like we were going to tank, but BTC had a little spark, and Crow also looking like maybe a bit of a move to the upside. You know, we might even enter into a little Crow trade as well. Same kind of structure. I think we'll look at the stop loss in a minute as well. But I think based on that reversal, we'll look for a little aggressive entry there at market isolated. Let's go for like, yeah, about 54 as well. Okay, so we've opened the long on Crow as well. Okay, so this is a good spot where I like to be. Okay, I've got two positions currently live. We're in two trades with modest margin. Okay, $48 margin for the Crow trade. We've got $52 margin for the BTC trade. But really, my big trades that I'm looking to jump in at are these bigger ones here. Okay, this is where I'm sizing in more. Okay, I'm sizing in more. So these are my riskier trades. All right, so I don't have as much size on these trades because they're riskier. Okay, they're more aggressive entries, quite early entries to be honest. But as you can see, like if you got big amounts trading these, like we're already 0.52% up on this Crow trade here. We're already 0.57% up on this BTC trade here. Okay, but I'm looking to try and ride this up to 94k if I can for the BTC trade. All right, we need to set a stop loss for this Crow trade. So let's go ahead over to the Crow chart and let's try and find a bit of a stop loss for the Crow chart. So again, we'll probably go to the 4 hour to check out where we may want to set that. So I'm thinking pretty obvious, we want to set it a little bit lower, 9169. What if we go, let me see what kind of loss we'll take. If we go 87, what if we go 8655? 8655, I want to see where that puts us. 8655, 0.086. That'll do us a $23 loss. Okay, I'm going to put it there for now just in case we get like a big market dump, but I think we might change that, might tighten that up a little bit. And for the take profit, of course, we go 38 cents. Post-Trump pump. Come on, guys. Post-Trump media pump. And as I said, you know, because I've had a pretty good month trading, it's been a bit over 2 weeks in December, but I've had a good start to the month in December, even though my spot bags have just gone to shit because I am holding a lot of altcoins, but I have had a good month, you know, not a bad month trading. I'm happy to risk a loose stop on this Crow trade with the hope that it doesn't go that low and then we can run it up, you know, towards 38 cents. But we'll confirm that. Great. So we've got our two trades in place. Almost, have a look at this, guys. We're almost up 1% on our Crow trade, babe. Yes, baby. Yeah, I don't want to get too emotionally sucked into these short-term moves because it's so volatile. But we'll let these two trades ride out. I'm pretty happy to be in these two trades here right now. Got our stop losses set. Not big losses. $14 loss on the BTC trade. If it hits 82k, come on, man. If it's 82k, that's like apocalyptic prices again. It's like I'm just gonna fucking, yeah, you won't see me anymore. Bye bye. Nah, but for real, that's not too bad. $14 loss. And the upside is 94k take profit. Okay, and that's $19. I'll take that. I'll take that. 19 bucks. Beautiful. Like it. It all adds up, man. That's quite a few coffees. I just got a message from the wife. They're having some trouble with the kids. Yeah, I got to wrap the stream up anyway soon, guys. Got to go up and see my kid. Take him for a bit. So yeah, guys, look, I appreciate everyone in the stream. Got 4 people watching still. It's only still got 2 likes. Would appreciate a couple more likes, but if you don't want to do it, then fuck you. Nah, but for real, it's all good. I understand how it goes. We're going to be monitoring how these trades go. Join us for the live stream tomorrow to get an update of how these 2 live trades are going to see if we get tagged into our buy orders on Crow and BTC. Um, Make sure if you're not in the Telegram group already, guys, they're free. Okay, free Telegram group right here. Go to the top of the chat. Go to these two links right here. Join the Telegram channel here, and join the chat. All right, you can come in here, chat, have a good time. All right. And this top link here, guys, if you're not already signed up with Bitunix, if you're not already part of the Satoshi Aoki trading team on Bitunix, come over, get signed up. And basically, for those of you that are new here, if you do come ahead and get signed up, guys, limited time only campaign. Okay, deposit 200 bucks, get 40 back. Deposit 500, get 100 back. Deposit 1,000, get 200 back. Deposit 2,000 bucks, get 400 back. And not only get a deposit bonus in futures, guys, but go into the running to win 1,000 Crow, which I do give away every single week. And all you got to do to enter the competition is make that deposit. Claim your bonus. Every Tuesday the bonus will come around. So for example, if you come in and say, shit, I want to get a part of that, I want to join the Satoshi team, you deposit your 1,000 bucks. Next Tuesday, you'll get your $200 bonus. Trade as much as you can for the following week to try and make as much money as you can. All right, you keep all that money from the profits that you make, all right, with the actual bonus and your initial deposit. Then you'll go into the running to win 1,000 Crow. Now, I will announce the winner for the 1,000 Crow giveaway. I use Grok to get the winner, okay? And then based on the user IDs for that week, and if I call out your user ID on the Friday or the Saturday, and I do announce your user ID, I keep your emails private for privacy, of course, then all you need to do is come over to my official X account here at Satoshi Aoki 7. Come over, give me a follow, and send me a DM, all right, with your screenshot of your actual unique user ID, and send me a copy paste of your deposit address for your Crow wallet, okay? And same thing for the month, guys. Whoever does the most trading volume for each month goes into the running to win 5,000 Crows, roughly around $500. And it's the same deal, guys. Come over here, make your deposit. First of all, yeah, get signed up, make your deposit, and claim your bonus. Trade as much as you can for the month, and go into the running to win 5,000 Crow. Bitunix, guys, best exchange for Americans and Europeans, hands down. No KYC, no VPN, deepest liquidity, best spreads, absolute best customer service. I've used them before. No AI bullshit, no AI nonsense, just real people that are really willing to help you out, and very fast, okay? I got a minor issue resolved in less than a minute, okay, when I first started, and they are just fantastic. Really easy to deposit and withdraw as well, and they've got all the main coins, all right, that you do want to trade, all right? So remember, to get signed up, the link's right there. It's the pinned link right there, all right? It's literally right here, and I can go ahead and actually copy the link address there again, just to make it really easy for you. Oh, I don't think I can actually put it there, but basically, yeah, it's right at the top, guys, okay? It's super easy to do it. I unpin the message there. All right, it's right up the top. Okay, I'll pin it again, and you can come up there and get involved, guys. Okay. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to see the start of the stream, go check the start of the stream. We've been streaming for over an hour now, so I'm going to wrap it up. Our trades are, I mean, they're moving in the right direction. Our strength trades. We'll see how these two roll. Like the stream if you haven't already.